What to do when she looks at you. Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And basically today's video is about what to do when the girl that you like looks at you. So you notice that she's staring at you and you kind of lock eyes with each other. What can you do in that kind of situation? So there are a couple of tricks that you could do to perhaps get her to approach you so you can start a conversation. Before we get into this video, I recently discovered that only 6% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you appreciate the videos that I make, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment down below saying that you have subscribed. If you also write in that comment a question that you would like to ask me, then please do and I will answer it as soon as I possibly can. First thing that I want to get into is when she's looking at you, is this a sign of attraction? How can you tell if she's just looking at you, like she might have been zoning out, or she might have just been looking in your direction for whatever reason, or she might have just been looking at you but might not have necessarily been feeling anything towards you at that time. Like she might be just looking at you, but she might not have any romantic feelings towards you. So how can you tell the difference between someone who's just looking at you and someone who is looking at you and they're attracted to you? The frequency of it. So if she's looking at you a lot and you can tell she's looking at you for a long period of time, then that's a good sign that she likes you. However, one thing I want to go into is when I was at university, there was a guy that really liked me and I would notice that he was always staring at me. And sometimes I would look at him, but the only reason I was looking at him was because I wanted to see if he was still staring at me. Because it would really annoy me that he would just stare at me. Because he'd asked me out and basically he didn't take no for an answer. And he kind of was just pining over me for a long time. And he was just staring at me a lot. And so I would look over at him to check if he was still staring at me. Because it was kind of creeping me out. And I wasn't sure if I should tell a lecturer about what was happening. Just keep in mind that might be something that she's doing as well. She might be looking at you a lot because you're looking at her a lot and she's wondering what's going on. So just keep that in the back of your mind. That might be what's going on. But if she's looking at you and you notice that she's looking at you, the best way to tell if she likes you, and it's a good thing that she's looking at you, she's not looking at you for the wrong reasons. When you catch eyes with each other, like when you lock eyes, just smile at her and see if she smiles back. You know, you could smile and wave at her or something like that. Or you could just pull like a funny face at her and see how she responds. Like you could just stick your tongue out, or you know, you could make your eyes go cross-eyed or whatever. And just see what she does. You know, just do something funny to see what happens. And if she just looks away, then that's not a good sign. But if she looks away and looks back, that's a better sign, especially if she's smiling as well while this is happening and you do like pull a funny face or something like that. So whenever she looks at you and you lock eyes with her, just do something funny, just do something silly and see how she reacts. So again, if she looks away and she doesn't look back, that's not so much of a good sign. But if she looks away and then looks back again, then that's a much better sign, especially if this happens quite quickly. So she looks away, then looks back at you kind of thing. That's more of a sign of attraction. So another thing that you could do if she's looking at you and you want to know if she likes you or not is, you know, when she's staring at you, if it's appropriate to do so, just motion to her to come over and see what she does. If she likes you, then she'll come over to you and she'll approach you. However, if she motions to you to come over to her, don't fall into that. You know, you have to shake your head and be like, no, you come here, you know, because that shows then that she's pursuing you because she has to come over to you. So that's a great trick, a great technique. I think I learned that one from Coach Corey Wayne. That's a great technique to get a girl to come over and approach you first. However, if she's shy, then she probably won't look at you that much. So she probably does still look at you if she is shy, but she probably does it a lot more subtly and it'll be a lot more faster than than a woman who's probably a lot more extroverted and a lot more confident in herself. If she's not very confident and very shy, then she's probably not that likely to look at you that much. But that can also be a sign that she likes you, that she's interested. If you notice that when you're around, she becomes more shy and she's kind of looking at her feet, and you can just tell that she's trying to think of what to say and she's got this kind of like awkward silence about her when you're around, it's basically showing you that she likes you. She feels insecure around you, and that might be because she really likes you and she doesn't really know what to say and she doesn't really know how to respond, and she's kind of in her head a little bit. So the best thing for you to do in that kind of situation is when you're around her, just try to make her feel more comfortable around you. And the best way you can do that is by making her laugh, by asking her questions about herself, basically getting her to open up, because once she opens up and she starts talking to you and you start having a conversation, she'll slowly start to feel more comfortable around you. Basically, the more time you spend with someone, no matter who it is, the more comfortable they become around you. So even if you do like a girl that is really, really shy, and the girl that is looking at you is shy, if you spend enough time with her and you two, make a connection, then it won't be for very long. She will become more confident eventually once she gets used to you. The only reason why she's shy right now is because she likes you. She doesn't really know what to do about it. And she just hasn't spent enough time around you yet to feel comfortable, to feel confident in talking to you. I recommend you that you watch this video on how to ask a girl out, because one thing with shy girls is that they probably won't be confident enough to ask you out, to make an arrangement for you to hang out outside of work or outside of school or whatever setting you know each other in. So it's important that you learn how to ask a girl out. If you don't know already, you probably already do, but if you don't, then please watch that video, because that will really help you be able to set up a date with her and make plans with her with the less kind of amount of possibility of her saying no. So this is the best approach you can do to ask a girl out that I've personally discovered and found. I highly recommend that you go and watch that video on how to ask a girl out. So as you can see, you don't have to do anything big when you catch a girl looking at you and staring at you. All you need to do is just be very humorous about it and be very playful about the situation. You don't need to do anything grand, or you don't need to do some kind of like weird gesture, or something. You don't need to do anything really that much. All you need to do is when you notice that she's looking at you, you just need to smile at her or motion her to come towards you, or just pull a funny face and see how she responds. And if she responds positively, like she laughs, or when you motion her to come over, she comes over to you, then that's a great sign that she likes you. And once you are talking to each other, all you need to do in that kind of situation is just to ask her out. You don't need to tell her how you feel about her. You don't need to elaborate on your feelings. All you need to simply do is ask her out, because that is the best way you can tell, actually, a girl that you like her. You don't need to elaborate on how you feel or do any grand gestures. All you need to do is ask her out, because you simply asking her out lets her know that you like her. So that's all you need to do. If you have any tips or tricks or stories yourself, then please leave them down in the comments so we can help each other out. Please like this video, please subscribe. And if you'd like help with me personally, you need help with a specific situation, because obviously these videos are very generalized, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop. And I shall talk to you guys again very soon. Goodbye, guys.